Do you all know what I mean by being in the spiritual closet, or do you want me to explain?
Explain. I know, but I should explain.
Explain. Okay. What I mean by the spiritual closet is very similar to if you were gay and in a closet, in the gay closet. You've not admitted to yourself who you really are, basically, because it's scary. And the way I know this is because I was in the spiritual closet for about 20 years. So I'm being called to share this story before we even start. And that is, my mum was super woo-woo. So she was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia when she was about 17. She was drugged to high heaven. I don't believe she had paranoid schizophrenia, but I really believe that she was super connected to parallel universes, because I would come home from school and she'd be in the garden. Imagine 4'11", as wide as tall Indian lady with a sari on, barefoot, sari rolled up so you could see her ankles, barefoot on a posh estate. No shit, like digging in the garden, front garden. I'm like, Mum, this is a posh estate. Like, we finally made it. And she'd say, I said, put some shoes on. Like, beautiful Indian woman, big eyes, hair messy. And she'd say, Beta, which is Gujarati for daughter. Beta, I can't put any shoes on. Her feet were black, you know, like leather. I can't put any shoes on, Beta. I'd be like, why? Because if I put shoes on, I can't feel which plants are calling me. She was grounding. She was trying to figure out and connect with earth. When she laughed, and there was no good reason why she was laughing, she was in another universe, another paradigm, because it was safer there, right? And so it's only looking back 20 years on that I realised that Mum was super connected. She wasn't mad. She wasn't schizophrenic. She was super connected. And so I denied all of that. And I went down the science route of being a clinical dietitian. But I ended up working with people with neurological conditions, motor neuron disease, Parkinson's, MS, stroke. And it was really weird. And the reason I'm sharing this story is because, is it possible that there's a place in your lives where weird shit happens and you're looking back on it and going, oh, hold on a minute, that's why I did all that. And so during my time in the NHS for 22 years, I actually could tell you which patients were going to die, even if the clinical data didn't show that they were going to die. And the flip, if the clinical data showed they were going to die, I could tell you if they were going to die or not, if they were going to live. And it was like this sixth sense. And what I would love for you all to do today is consider that you also have this sixth sense. It may present very differently for you, right? But just look back in those moments where that was really weird, it didn't make sense then, but you had a knowingness that it was right. You made a decision. And often for the masculine, it comes from the gut. It's like a gut instinct that tells you this is right. And for the feminine, and we're going to go into masculine and feminine energies today. I'm going to go deeper into that, okay? And from the feminine energy, it comes from a feminine intuition, right? There's this deep knowingness, even if it makes no frigging logical sense whatsoever. It made no sense that my mum knew to not wear any shoes and roll a sari up and allow her hair to be all like crazy lady. Big smile, crazy lady, brown eyes, big brown eyes, right? You can imagine. So, just wanted to share that with any of you. If any of you have any comments about that, want to share any of your moments, please feel free to. All right. Otherwise, what we'll do is there anybody that would like to share their intentions for today? Go ahead, Sini.
Oh,